Hey guys, it's BBP Studios here, and today I'm bringing you guys my August 2017 LEGO room tour. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my set collections, minifigure collections, and how I store my parts. So without any further ado, let's get right into this video. So we're going to go ahead and start with all these sets. I'm just going to quickly pan through them all so you guys can just see the different sets that I do have. And that is my biggest set right there, which is the Sandcrawler. We also have the Slave one. Over here we've also got some bigger sets with some smaller poly bags mixed in as well. And this is where I store most of my battle pack sets that I have multiples of, like the speeders or like those little walkers or something like that. And so I have all those sets, and then those right there, and then over at that shelf there as well. Next, I'm just going to move on to my desk here that I use to store a lot of my parts as well as display some things. And I have two little cubby things here which have Lego in them. Just some smaller builds and some other things involving Brick Fiesta. And then over here we have some other smaller builds, and then this is kind of like my minifigure stand things here. And so I just have lots of different figures here that I enjoy, or some rarer ones. So I also have some of my own customs back there, or maybe that's like Reba Bricks customs. Then I also have some Clone Me customs and some minifigure series in there, as well as some of those rare figures up in the front. Moving down here, I'm going to go ahead and get right into my parts collection. As you can see, I sort all my parts by color and by piece. So I have the white pieces there. We have brown, tan, green, and then right here I have some open drawers as well, just in case I want to extend some of the drawers there. I have some room. We have these lime green colors, and then we have some dark tan and some olive green, as well as some dark green there. So those are all of kind of my natural colors for detailing, terrain detailing, and stuff like that. Next in line, I have tiles and just all the different sizes. And these ones, I just have all different colors in them. So depending on how much of what piece I have, I just either just sort them by color or piece. It just depends. And so, yeah, in every single drawer, I put the piece of what I have on there, which is really helpful, so it's really easy to find them. And so if you do end up sorting your pieces like this in little drawers, I would highly recommend to do that. So you've got tiles down there that go all the way down, and then end at the 2x4. And then we start with the other plates, not terrain plates, but just other plates in general. We've got 1x1s, we got 1x2 grays here, as well as just a mixture, and then dark tan. See how I like kind of spread it out if I have more of one color. And you have a look at all those there. So that's really plates and tiles, but the plates do extend over to here, and it goes a little bit down here, and these are like my really big plates that I can't fit on the front. So that's that. And then I just have one single drawer of Technic pieces because I don't have many and I don't use Technic that much, so I just thought I'd throw them all in one drawer. And then here I have some angled pieces and curved as well. And then we've got some round plates there. Actually, this is just kind of a mixture of parts. I go down here, lots of like slopes and curved pieces. And here we have like all of these rod pieces there. Some of those, as well as here I have my printed pieces. Alright, and then we have come down to these bigger drawers where I store some of my parts that I use a lot of, or I have a lot of. So we've got some 1x2 bricks, some 1x1s, as well as different plates that didn't quite fit in here because I have a lot more of them. So we have some clear ones, then we go down to some light bluish gray ones, some dark bluish gray, just random colored ones. Then we go down to 1x1s, and I just have all my different colored 1x1s in there. Then we have different types of 1x2 plates that I have a lot of. And then I come down to some 2x4s as well. That didn't quite fit over in the other smaller drawers. And it's kind of dark over here in the corner, but that is all my 2x6 plates in there. And right here, I just have some parts that are in bulk that I don't really have a spot for right now. So they're just sitting in bags on my desk. And these are just sets that I have for Felicia that I'm planning to put on that mock. And over here, I also just have this little cup with some brick separators in it because I get tons of those in the sets. But we're just going to move over here to this other stack on containers. And so we'll start up at the top. We've got lots of hinge pieces and clips. Then some headlight bricks, as well as these kind of plates that I'll show you guys. Like these types of pieces, like that. All those, then we have the inverted, these two, both the doors for that. Then we have the inverted kinds. Some detail like bricks. And just some overall detailing pieces. Like ladders, and then here we actually have some fire pieces as well. Then in these bigger ones, I have these tiles, some Technic pieces for filler brick. We have some dishes there, as well as some crates. Moving on here, we've got all different types of studs there. And cheese slopes. And then some 1x2 slopes, little slopes there. Some cylinder pieces, some cones, then some grills, and some jumper plates as well. Then in this drawer, we just have control pieces. And in the bottom one, we have tons and tons of chairs. And then this one right here, we have panels. So they're used for windows as well as filler brick. Here we just have these kind of big pole kind of panel things. And they're really useful for filler as well. And here we have tree pieces and some lights in here. And then over here, I have all of my water studs that I keep. Some 1x1 clear studs. And then these are 1x2 plates there that I use to build my Slook waterfall. There we have cheese slopes and clear cheese slopes, as well as 1x1 plates. Then some darker 1x1 studs. And then these are actually the things that those 3-leaf plants came in, and they can be used as vines or something like that. So I just thought I'd keep them over there. And then we can go ahead and move on to my big Stereolite container here. And so this is where I keep lots of my terrain pieces, as well as my bigger plates. We've got reddish brown. And in all of these drawers, it's pretty much a plate bigger than a 2x4. We got tan there. We got dark tan. We got white. Green, which I'm almost out of. And black. And then on top of that, actually, I have all my base plates stored up there. And then over here, I have all my containers that I might that I haven't had a use for yet, but I will probably later on if I get a different piece in bulk. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the parts over here. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to this this bit of parts right here. So we're going to go ahead and start up here in this little, I guess little container here, whatever you want to call these. We've got minifigure accessories. So we got lightsabers, stud shooters, Konami Customs, different types of the Lego blasters, some helmets from Konami Customs, these bigger Lego blasters. These are like hats and backpacks for minifigures, as well as just random weapons in these two. And then on the one underneath, this is where I keep all of my tree pieces. We've got lots of brown slopes in there. If I open this up for trees. And then we're gonna go ahead and move on to these ones. And here we've just got a variety of detailing parts. that I use a lot for just small details on mocks. Here we have plants. So we got leaves, we've got some vines, some bushes, some flowers, just stuff like that. And here we've got some smaller rock pieces. And here we've got other slopes that I don't have enough of to make one full container of. So these are just some light bluish gray slopes and some random colors. And the last one here, we've just got some random parts in it, and this is from parting out a set. I can't remember quite what set it was, but these are just random parts that I thought I'd throw in here because I don't really have a use for that last one. And so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put those back, and then we'll get on to these drawers right here. So moving on to these drawers. In this first one, this is all my minifigures, or at least a lot of them. I still have a lot over there, which I'll get to in 1 second about things I have to sort. 2 big containers of those. But these are a lot of my minifigures that I've sorted, but I probably need to get some more space for these. But we've got Imperials back here, droids, then we've got Rebels, Jedi, the Resistance, kind of Force Awakens, the First Order. Then here we've just got so some random figures. Then we got more Imperials because it was overflowing, as well as just some other random figures in there. And we also just have stickers here that I haven't used. And then here, this is where a lot of my plates go as well. We've got these plates that I have a lot of in there. This is just of different sizes of light bluish gray and dark bluish gray plates. Here we have the big 16 by 16 plates. And in here we have the mixtures of, these are 6 by 6, and then 6 by 8 and 8 by 8 plates there for in dark bluish light gray and light bluish gray. And here we just have some random colors of plates as well. And here we just have, this is just full of these dark green leaves. Just because of my Kashyyyk tree, I had tons of them, so I just throw them all in there. And then this one, I don't have, just some random junk in there. And this one is just full of random stuff as well. Those two I need to probably get to work on. And then down here, where I keep all of my bags and little separators for my containers and my stack-ons as well. So moving on to this container, we have nothing in the first drawer, but in the second drawer we have lots of rock pieces, like these inverted ones, these ones, as well as these, which I use a lot of, and then the brown variants of those as well. Also, we have some rock pieces in the corner. And then we also do have nothing in here, but I plan on maybe moving those guys in there soon. And then moving up here towards the top, we have got unsorted things. So here we have just some parts from sets that are broken, like the gunship and other parts from other sets that I need to put on there and fix. And then here I'm talking about what I talked about earlier with my figures. You have just like that big group there, as well as these guys here is where most of my clones are, so I still need to sort through those guys as well. And this is just a thing of unsorted parts, as well as this, which I parted out from a set. And then over here we've got my light bluish gray bricks here. So these are any 1 by brick bigger than a 1 by 3, as well as any 2 by bricks, just any 2 by bricks. They're all in here. And then underneath I have filler brick, which I've used a lot of, but I didn't have much of it because of Felucia here. And then I have all of my dark bluish gray, which I've used a lot on Felucia as well. And then right here I have my 2 by 2 light bluish gray tiles, as well as in here we have some more plants. We have grass, bamboo leaves, and these 3-leafed plants as well in here of both colors. So that's pretty much it for the parts besides this random container here, which I just store a lot of my parts I don't have a spot for yet. And now moving on to my table / studio setup. I do have these 2 lamps here. This is where I like do minifigure reviews or hauls, something like that. And then I have this white poster that I have in the background stuck up on the wall. And this is just a cheap like plastic table from Walmart or something like that. some store. I do have another one over here. This is my mock building table, and yes, it is a different color, which is kind of annoying, but it doesn't really matter too much. But that's just table there. I built all my mocks on here. And then this desk I don't build too much on. That's just for parts, really. And then right here I have my tripod, which I use to record all my videos as well. So I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you out to maybe help you out to sort your parts, or maybe get some ideas for your room as well. But anyways, I just want to thank you guys so much for the support, and if you are new around here, it would be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe and leave a like on this video. Other than that, guys, I will see you next time. Bye!